Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing today? I was thinking today, I still am not ready to texture the crystal horse yet because I've just been so busy doing other stuff. I haven't had time to prepare it for texturing. And the stream that would happen for preparing it for texturing is, it would be boring. So, what I thought would be fun is what I'm working on this week, which is Coach Torrera's office, which is also going to be its own escape room. So I've been working on it a little bit this week already and decided to go ahead and stream kind of the process of blocking out and planning the rooms for some of the stuff in game. As you can see, I've already gotten quite a bit started on it and blocking things out. But there's still a lot of work to go. For those of you who haven't seen the gym before, this is the gym. It's Japanese themed dojo fencing area. This is where a lot of the fencing minigames will take place. Imagine that Judith is holding a sword and you and other students battle it out here in the fencing arena. But because it's the gym, there's also exercise stuff. There's some weights here that Cranky Corvid made. She made the weights and the I forgot what those are called. The thing you use when you're doing weights. I actually used one today because today was arm day for me this morning. Gotta get those gains. Got some benches here for people who want to watch the fencing show. And some more benches up here. But why is it Japanese? Why is the gym Japanese? Well, because when the gym needed a complete refurbishment, there was one man who was willing to sponsor the reconstruction of the gym, and it was this guy. He was a lord who found his way to Hanashika, and there he became inspired to become spiritually Hanashiken. And he decided to sponsor the reconstruction of the gym and make sure that it was completely in Hanashiken style. So that is why the gym looks like that. Also, the real reason why is because I thought it would be just really fun to have something that looks completely different, so that every area of the school looks unique. So for the gym, I decided, well, if we want the gym to look unique, how about Japanese style dojo? It's easy to model, it looks nice, and it's just a fun break from the Western stylings of everywhere else in the school. So yeah, that's why. And if you want to see the pool, this is the pool. It's not filled with water right now. It's filled with water in engine, though. I'm a fan of how this tile texture turned out. The bathrooms, though, are Western. These are the bathrooms so far. They are not done yet. But Cranky Corvid did all these tiling textures, and she did the toilet and the sink as well. So big thanks to her. But anyway, back to what we're looking at here, which is Torrera's office. So now you know, making everything Japanese was not Torrera's idea. She just was assigned to work here, and she had to work with the Japanese style of the office, and so she was like, okay, all right. It's not her favorite style or anything. She loves the more Spanish stylings of her home. But she's like, well, this is the office, so this is what I'll work with. This is my office now. This is what I'll work with. However, that doesn't mean she doesn't have the flavors of her home that she's taken with her. These white rectangles down here, they are going to be Spanish rugs with nice little stylings to them and Spanish patterns and things. Obviously those are not done yet. I have just left those blank there to remember to texture them. All the white blank stuff here is just not done or not textured, or it's like placeholder. Because did you know you don't have to use AI as a placeholder? Isn't that crazy? It's almost like video games existed before AI and you can make placeholders that aren't AI. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy that I can just make a simple white box as a placeholder and not have to generate it and waste water? Amazing, isn't it? Also, this is something Cranky also made, this beautiful folding screen with a mythical version of a Kipson on it. And her idea was that the sort of kitsune equivalent of the Kipson doesn't have multiple tails, but it does have ears all over the tail. So it can hear all the secrets of the world. And it is the arbiter of knowledge, in a sense. I was thinking behind this screen could be the bed of her favorite dog, Milagro. We changed the name of her dog. It is now Milagro, Milagro, which means miracle. And you'll see why he's named that. You'll see why later on when you play the video game. Also, this is the desk. I finished it yesterday. Well, it's not quite finished. I still want to do some more texturing on this rock, but I thought it'd be cool for her to have this like natural rock desk with some wood trims on it. And right now I've been working on the tea kettle, and I made this cool thing. This was really fun. I wanted to figure out, I was looking at Japanese traditional tea stove things, and a lot of them will have this tea kettle hanging from the roof. And so I was looking up references for how I should do it. And ultimately I decided to make this kind of huge rope, wooden rope hanging thing as almost like an ornament of how it hangs. Kind of a centerpiece of the room. All that just to hang a little teapot. I got my reference over here. I still have to model or have a little fish there, because apparently that's traditional. They have the little fish there hanging off of it. I also have to make sand down below here. I've put a concrete texture there in the meantime, but I gotta make a sand texture to put down here, or ashes. But yeah, I was thinking of having some Spanish stylings, maybe some Spanish tiles here and there that she put down to remind her of home. One thing I also have to do is a couch. I want her to have this really comfy Spanish couch over here that she brought from home. One thing I want to do today on stream is make this table. I make a little table, probably a little Japanese tea table. I was looking up some references here. Okay, so what is this? What's all this then? Well, this is Torrera's taxidermy collection. I thought it'd be so interesting if she had a whole collection of taxidermy of beasts either she has killed or she used to have as pets who she taxidermied after they died. Like this cat used to be a family pet and then was taxidermied. And then the cave hounds are hounds that she had trained but passed and she taxidermied them. She's kind of obsessed with taxidermy. Okay. Anyway, it's also for a puzzle. I was thinking that eventually it'll look like a whole environment. Like this. But I was also inspired by the taxidermy displays at my local museum, where they have an entire like Texas wildlife display where they have all the wildlife kind of displayed out in the taxidermy, like in their environments. There's the sand and fake plants and everything. I thought that was really neat. And it's very educational. You get to really learn more about all the animals that are living around you. I thought it'd be cool to have some kind of antler chandelier made out of some of these animals' antlers, like the cow horns or the deer antlers here maybe. And maybe some kind of antler chair too for behind her desk. I thought that'd be pretty fun. Torrera, she does not care about it being creepy or whatever. She just considers it a part of life and something cool. And she's a proud person, you know. She's proud of her accomplishments and she likes showing them off. She doesn't think that it's too ostentatious. So those were some of my thoughts for how this would go. Let me go ahead and move to work mode. Ba-bam. And I will go ahead and start a goal for the donations. Let's have a goal of $5 super chats. And the reward will be... I'll hide a Rita Ragtime plushie in this office. So Rita Ragtime, by the way, for those who don't know, is my character that I'm talking through right here, this little cartoon cat character. And I have a little plush model of her. If we make the donation goal, I will hide that plush in this room, and that will remain in the final game. The text here is just notes for me so that I remember what I want to do. That's all. It's not going to be there in the final. Oh, Cranky made this wallpaper as well, by the way. And these animals are also going to be a clue for one of the puzzles as well. I need to pose them correctly too. As you can see, she's meant to be carrying a dead rodent in her mouth, but it's not posed yet. It's just placeholder. Ah, oops, wrong one. Zoomed out too far. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do on stream is make this table. Let's go ahead and move it out this way so we can see it better. Oh, thank you so much, Taylor Edwards, for the donation. Much appreciated. Thank you for your support. I have some references down here for the table. I'm probably gonna kind of mix them all up together. Out of all the classrooms, which one do you think is your favorite so far? Ooh, the one I would probably want to spend the most amount of time in is the English classroom, but you guys haven't seen that one yet. That one's not even started yet. Well, actually it is. I just haven't been able to work on it for a while. This is one of my favorite things, is when I can use this tool right here and then bump it up like this. It gives a really nice little table detail. And then I can do this too. Make a little divot there. I have a question. Are we going to see a picture of what the outside of the school looks like? We've only seen the inside. Oh yeah, for sure. I just haven't gotten that prepared yet. I only have it available in blockout form. No, that person is not related to Becky. we're going to design the little detailing right here. Let's see, what kind of design should we do here? Maybe something like... something like that leaf. I'm not sure about that. The petals of a flower could work though. Let's try something out like that. Hello, Lowest Expectations. Welcome in. We're designing a table right now. Tea table, Japanese tea table. I'm making sort of a flower petal design for it. Last time you left a live stream with an angry face, hope that won't happen again. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just an accident. You'd give it table out of 10, would put your drink on? Very good. That's exactly what I want to hear. Does the gym teacher like green matcha tea? Maybe. She probably is more of a coffee person, but because there's a nice tea set in her room, in her office, she takes advantage of that, because why not? Alright, cool. Does she specifically love Columbia coffee? I have no idea. I haven't thought about that. Okay. Now let's try unwrapping this table. Wait a second, let me think real quick. Okay, no, never mind. Does Pure Ref cost anything? No, it's free. You can donate though if you want to support them, which I recommend. I would like to do that when I can. How was 4th of July for you? Was it very hot? It was hot, but it was good. It was good. Went out and saw some fireworks. All that good stuff. My family had a reunion, but half of them didn't show up because of how hot it was. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that. We watched a fireworks show at some country club. Of course, we weren't actually in the country club. We just watched them from a parking lot outside. But hey, it was fabulous and we had a great view. All right, here's the tea table. Now I have to check the size. How good is the size on this? I think it's pretty good. Now, everything is small to Torrera. But let me check it against another adult. A normal-sized adult. Like Claiborne. That's why I have these guys in here, by the way, so I can use them to check the scale of stuff, to see if the scale is good. So let's see, if he was sitting down and going cross-legged, I think that's pretty good size. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. All right, there's our table. Obviously it's not textured yet, but it will be. Now what should we do next? Potentially another table. I need another table right here. One thing we can do is just take this table, and if we want to keep it like the same style and save some time, we can take this table and just extend the legs out. This. That's a good way to save time. Obviously still needs to be textured and all, but you know. Oops, where did I put this? I need to put this here maybe. Another thing that I need to do is I need to make a sword case that's going to hang up on the wall. I'm not sure I have the references for that yet though, so I'm going to try the couch next, I think. So I was thinking a Spanish couch, kind of like this. Though I'm not quite sure if I want to go that route either. Maybe it should be Japanese so it matches with the rest of the room. And then the pillows should be Spanish style. You know? I actually went to the library and I got a bunch of reference books because so much of the reference these days is AI stuff and it's so annoying. So I'm sorry you can't see this right now, but I am currently flipping through a Japanese furniture book. And I think I have found a perfect reference for a couch. Let me quickly take a picture of this and then upload it so that y'all can see it. Okay, I got one picture. Now I need another picture. Next time I do this, I should turn on my webcam and show you what I'm looking at in my reference books. But gosh, I have been so pissed off with trying to get reference lately because it feels like I'm always constantly doubting whether the reference I'm looking at is AI or not. It's pissing me off, okay? It sucks. So I had to go, like I said, I had to just go over to the library to make sure I could get some non-AI reference books. The modern world is so sucky right now. I'm finding some great references in this book, guys. I'm sorry you can't see. Hold on. I know. I just have to upload these. Lots of nice furniture I'm finding. Lots of nice references. Do you guys still... I encourage you guys to go to the library because I swear it is incredible the kind of stuff you can find on there. Lowest Expectation says, yeah, I really hate YouTube recommending me tons of AI music from channels who are 100% deceptive about it. Yes. Yes. Exactly. You know what I'm... you know what I'm laying down. It's terrible. You go to the library? Sweet. Oh, it looks like the reference I was looking at was actually Chinese. Anyway, y'all should support your local libraries because it's amazing what they can do. One thing that I thought was great when I went to the library today was that every time you rented out a book, it would tell you how much that book was worth and therefore how much money you were saving just by checking it out at the library instead of actually buying it. It was so neat. I loved it. I was saving so much money. Okay, I think I've got the reference that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. Hopefully you got some page turning ASMR there. Let me go ahead and upload my pictures. And then I'll get to put them in my pure ref. Yeah, I think I'm gonna abandon the Spanish couch idea because it just makes more sense for all the furniture to match. And then the Spanish elements will probably come from decorations and patterns that Torrera brought into this office. Okay, this is the couch in the reference book that I just found. I love it. But I think they mentioned it's Chinese. So, oh well. I like it so much though that I might use that one. But there was also another idea that I really liked, which was this kind of, it almost is like a wicker couch, but it's with more, almost, is that black bamboo? I'm not sure. Or painted black bamboo. I like that idea a lot too. That was great. Blue Spirited Dragon says, sadly, AI-generated books are slowly creeping into Goodwill. This year I got in 2 AI-generated kids' books. I didn't even salvage those because that sends them to the outlet. I ripped them apart. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. It really is distressing. Okay, I've got a couple more pictures here that I'm uploading. Oh, and by the way, for those who are curious, the book that I'm using as a reference book right now It's called Japan, the Art of Living by Amy Sylvester Kato and photographs by Shin Kimura. So I'm citing my sources here for you. I'm about to show you some of those pictures that I got. I thought this lamp was super cool, so I might reference that. This is how environment art gets made, guys. You collect a bunch of references and put them together. How wonderful. And the music went out, so let me go ahead and start up some new music. Is it going to start? Okay, there we go. I also thought this couch was really cool. I'm wondering if it's too modern looking though. Oh look, there's my thumb. Okay, I think this is all of them. Yes, I heard the creator of the Book of Life was partnering with an AI company, but people managed to bully him out of it, which is hilarious. I'm sorry if this bit is boring. Just collecting references is a huge part of the time that goes into doing this, so might as well be honest with how it actually looks to do that. Okay, what couch should I go with? Let's see, this one or this one? Yeah, I'm not sure what couch to do. I think... you know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with this one because it matches better with the table. In fact, I'll probably use these same table legs just to keep it consistent. Okay, let's make the couch. Torrera would definitely put a bunch of pillows back here, though, because she loves big, puffy, comfortable things. Especially after a hard day slaughtering monsters. You want the most comfy bed possible and couch. Actually, since we're doing a Japanese themed room, let's do some Japanese music. I'll do some Inazuma Genshin music. There we go. Perfect. She technically is a minotaur. Yeah. Have I ever seen a Netflix show called Blue-Eyed Samurai? No, I haven't. I've heard it's very good though. Yeah, I'm aware it's not a kid's show. I'm not a child, so. But yeah, nudity, I know there's nudity in it, and that's not really my favorite thing. But I don't know. I'll see what I'll probably give it a try and see what I think. I don't have Netflix though, so probably I just haven't watched it in a while. I watched it because I don't have Netflix. Let's see, we can make the pillow cushion at the bottom. Alright, so there is the cushion. To make it look a little bit more cushiony though, I'm going to bevel these edges. And have you watched Witch Hat Atelier? I think you would really enjoy it. I have. I need to resub on Crunchyroll to watch more. I've watched the first couple episodes and I was really enjoying it. I'd like to watch some more, but I have to resub first. I don't really know if there's anywhere else that I can watch it legally, though. Besides Crunchyroll. Is Witch Hat Atelier using AI dubs? Oh, that's good. How's the couch looking so far? I think I may have to narrow it a little bit. I'm not sure. Let me try this. Let's try this. Get a little... Yeah. All right. I think that's looking pretty good. Nah. Now, we gotta put some poofy pillows on this thing. But first, gotta do this last one. Okay, so we've got this pillow here. Nice long pillow. I might make it a little shorter because there's going to be other pillows here to bolster it. Now I'm going to make some round pillows like that. And I'm going to start with a cylinder. Let's see, how many faces should I do? Let's do 12 faces. 14. Let's do 14 faces. And now to make one of these bad boys, we just scale it down. There we go. Now our handy dandy mirror modifier. But we are not done yet. Actually, I need to mirror modify this part too. There we go. Right, there are those pillows. You got new pillows today too? That's fun. Oh, Great Mouse Detective is definitely underrated. That is a great movie. I loved watching that one when I was a kid. I'm gonna steal some pillows. I'm gonna steal some pillows from a thing I already did for the library. What? What? Why did you say what? What's going on? I mean, technically you could repurpose stuff with 2D too. It's just kind of a different process and not to the same level as reusability in 3D. Oh, okay. All right. Look at this couch, guys. Ooh. We got something nice here. Now let's check the size. See how good we are on size. Of course, again, we check it to him, not her, because the furniture would have been made for someone who's a normal unicorn size. Let's see here. I think it's looking pretty good. He's tired and needs a nap. Yeah. Oh, I loved the sheep detectives. Sheep detectives made me cry multiple times. Now I think I want to make a wardrobe chest thing that looks like this. So this shall be our next reference. Where the teachers sleep? Well, in my game, if the teacher doesn't have a home in the town, they can just board at the school itself. There's like a teacher's dorm rooms. Are there dorm parents for the students? Yeah, Miss Bellafax is for the girls, and I think it's Mr. Torrera for the boys. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to decide whether I want to be able to open these or not. Because if so, there's gonna be a little more work to do here. But I'm wondering if I want to do that or not. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, cigarettes. Welcome. Thank you so much. I just realized my chat has not been updating. Hold on. Is my chat crashed? I can't see it in the chat. Oh, no. No wonder I haven't seen any chat updates. Hold on. Come on, YouTube Studio, work. YouTube Studio, please. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah, the chat has not been updating me for me for a while. I thought chat was dead. I did. Goodness. Sorry, you guys. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit. Bellafax is the secretary of the the chaplain's wife. Bellafax is the secretary. She's not married. Taylor Edwards says, are there any teachers at the school that are married to each other? No. Some teachers are married, but there aren't any, like, married teacher couples. Do you have a favorite Japanese movie? I don't think I have a favorite Japanese movie. I do like Howl's Moving Castle a lot. Maybe you could have one of them open for a puzzle. I'm thinking about that. I don't think any of them are going to be puzzle related, but I'm wondering if I could have them open for exploration purposes. Have you seen Ninjago? I used to watch Ninjago when I was a kid. Oh, by the way, the donation goal for this stream is if we finish the donation goal of $5, $5 donations, I will hide a little plushie of my character, my little cartoon cat character. I'll hide her in the room somewhere. And she will be there in the final game as well. You know what? Yeah, I am gonna make it so you can open these up. But first, let me finish the shelves up here. Okay, there's that. My YouTube Studio is refusing to work right now. I have to look at the chat through the actual stream page. That sucks. Let's make the little handles now. Okay, now just gotta make the little piece of the handle that is square. I could add a little design here, like this. Like that. Oh yeah, I like that. That's fun. I won't put the handle on everything just yet. I want to unwrap it first. Okay, next up, I gotta open this up so that I can actually make them open. Okay, I'll separate this, and then I'll separate this so that they're separate meshes from the rest of the furniture. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna all add this to a specific collection so I can keep track of it easier. Hide. Drag this out and bridge these two edges together. There we go. And now when I put this down and this down, I can slide it to open it. Cool, huh? It's still not exactly complete though, because I need to actually give this some geometry. Like this. There we go. Now it's a fully functioning door. Actually, I can probably delete this one. And, oh my goodness. Thank you, Ziggurat, for your donation. Much, much appreciated. Separate meshes but the same model, or are they now technically different models? They are now technically different models. That allows us to move them much easier. Unless you have a skeleton on a mesh, it's impossible to move different parts of it unless they're different meshes. So since in game this is going to be movable, I have it as a separate model from the rest of the wardrobe. However, if it wasn't movable, I could keep them in the same mesh, no problem. If that makes sense. What I'm probably gonna do is just copy paste this. And there, now it can open. How cool is that? Now we have to do the same for these up here. Unless, I don't know, do I actually need those to open? They're kind of high up. I don't know if the players would really bother with that. It could just be a waste of resources if I did that. On the other hand, if I did, and some curious player decided to open it up, I could put a little surprise in there. Like a little Rita Ragtime plush doll. So if y'all finish donating the last 15 bucks, I could put her in there. I might do it anyway, I don't know. I have to put some kind of secret in here. Would the camera even be able to see up there? Of course. Remember the move you can do in the game where you go up a little magic staircase? Also, I'll tell you a secret. We manipulate the camera. If we need the player to see something specific and they're in a specific area, we can manipulate the camera and change it so that it looks at the area we want the player to look at. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Swirl Beast, for your $5 donation. I can tell y'all want me to put that doll in here. I do too. We only need 10 more until we reach the threshold. Though I guess Taylor donated $2 earlier, so I guess it would actually be $8 until we get Rita hidden up here. So we get $8 more. We will put Rita in the secret compartment of the wardrobe. Taylor, the reason why it didn't do it when you did it is because it was supposed to. It's set for like $5 donations, but I will still count your donation in my head. So don't worry about it. Even if it doesn't technically say the goal is done on the chat, I will still count it as the goal being done. I still counted your $2. No worries. Oh, I was thinking of having some kind of Rita Ragtime plushie secret thing going on. I like the idea of having to collect them all for an achievement. That's a fun idea. I might just end up doing that. I don't know if I should make the drawers openable though. They're so small. and I don't want to have to fill up every drawer. I think I'll just leave these drawers as uninteractable and just have it be the sliding bits. At least for now. I might change my mind later. Change my mind. I think this is awesome, huh? I think this will be a great addition to the room. Yeah, imagine the player having to click on every single drawer here. It's too much. This shelf will have some hidden stuff in it. I thought maybe it wouldn't have to do with the puzzle, but I'm wondering now if I can hide a piece of the puzzle in here, and then you have to find it, and then you can use that to help solve one of the room puzzles. I've already planned out the puzzles for this room, but I'm not going to reveal to y'all too much about them, of course, because it's all part of the surprise. Bum bum bum. Alright guys, I'm probably going to stop streaming in about 10 minutes. I've got some stuff I need to do tonight. So if y'all want that plushie, we just need $8 more. We can always do it, continue next stream though. So you don't have too much pressure. You can just wait till next week maybe. Let's see. Ending so early? Yeah, this week has been insanely busy. I've just got social stuff, family stuff, other work stuff to get done. Sorry about ending early, but yeah. Good night, Ivana. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Of course, and thank you for coming. Dankeschön. Now I'm unwrapping the object, by the way. Why did you add those extra polygons in between the drawers and the sliding doors? I'm not sure what you mean. This part is like this part right here. Oh, do you mean like these? That's because this is here. Daughter of Loki, yes, this is Genshin music. Thank you. The Genshin music is so good. I listen to it all the time, especially on stream because it's copyright free. It's peak music. Alright, for those just arriving, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this wardrobe that I made and I am unwrapping it, which means I'm turning it from 3D into 2D so that I can texture it. Also, I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon, just to warn you. I'm sorry if you came and I'm ending it all pretty soon already. I've got some responsibilities, IRL. So what did y'all think about environment art stream? Do you want me to do more environment art streams? Did you like it? Or was it boring? Do you prefer the character art streams? Admittedly, even if it is boring, I might just have to keep doing it because I don't have that much character art left to do. I do have a bunch of animation left to do though, so maybe I'll do more animation streams. I'll have to come up with more things to talk about during the streams. So I'm not just sitting here going, I don't know what to talk about. Oops. Oh, Project Seltzer sent a gift. What is that? I've never seen that before. A soccer trophy? For 500 jewels. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much. Is that enough to give us Rita Ragtime? I'm not sure. Oh, flow state. That's cool. Sorry, I don't know what these mean. Can someone translate for me? Am I going to texture them on stream? Not sure. Not sure. They're kind of boring to watch. But again, maybe that's just me. Maybe I am too unconfident. Alright, see, I'm just kind of cleaning it up right now. Clean up, clean up. Okay, I don't need this many polygons on top, so I'm going to also clean this up. Now I'm gonna unwrap the edges here. And then I'm gonna show you guys something magical. Okay. Watch this. So this is what the unwrap looks like right now. It's ugly and horrible. Now, watch this. Ba-bam! Ooh, look at all those beautiful boxes. All these beautiful unwrapped boxes. Wonderful, wonderful. That is not unwrapped. Hold on. Let's get rid of that. And this. And okay, let's try this again. Ah, much better. Still need to fix this part up here though. Beautiful, beautiful boxes. Yes, you want to see nice flat boxes when you unwrap furniture. It means you did it good. You did darn good. You did darn diddly did darn good. Yeah, darn did good, kid. Okay, mark seam. The reason I'm putting one here is for unwrap reasons. Because I want there to be a nice wood texture line here. I'm sorry, I can't really explain it easily. I'm just doing it for a reason. That's all I can say. Trust the process. Ooh, nice. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, I think the wardrobe is coming out real nice. And with that, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Like I said, I'm sorry that it was short today. My streams have been kind of short recently just because I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life during the evenings usually, so I might start streaming even a little earlier. But, you know what? I will, if I can remember, next week or next stream, maybe I'll stream again this week, I will keep what was already donated for the Read to Ragtime. I'll keep that in mind. And if next stream we get the remaining $8, I will put her in here. Also, my YouTube studio is still not working. Oh well. But yeah, thank you all for joining me for this new kind of stream. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. Well, hold on. I don't think I can. I've got another social obligation. Maybe I'll stream earlier than usual. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a new crowd. Or maybe the same crowd, which I also would like to have. But it might be too early for some of y'all. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Thanks again, everybody.